Now, just to finish up before we move into the question time, is just talking about how ethical investing adds values to your money. The reason I got involved with Christian Super was because of their ethical investment approach. Having been in financial planning for a number of years, I was trying to discern how I would advise clients differently if I did it from a biblical or Christian worldview. And one of the convictions that I had is that if you could, you would not invest in businesses and investments that were not in line with your values. And so then my next question was, well, how do I actually achieve that? And that's where I came across Christian Super, because they were investing with an ethical screen. So they were not investing in assets. I guess the negative screen is that you don't invest in assets or companies that aren't in line with your values. And then the positive screen is that you start to support some businesses that particularly are in line with your values. And I guess they're smaller investments, but some of those things that Christian Super invest in are microfinance, which is helping people in developing nations, and then other investments that actually provide some good dampness of volatility in the portfolio are investing in charitable organisations. There's a particular government fund that the Christian Super has been involved with recently that has both a good community outcome, but also has good investment returns as well. So that's the positive screen on the investment. Christian Super also involved in or engage in activism, and so try to change the behaviours of some businesses. And I think one of them was West Farmers, who were sourcing some minerals or materials from an area in Africa where unethical practices were used, and Christian Super with others in a group lobbied the business, and they're actually in the process of changing that, if they haven't already changed where they source that material from. So they're able to have a positive outcome on I guess on what's happening at the corporate level as well. And one of the things that really helped me put this in perspective was the $100 million test. We might think that with our smaller amounts to invest that it's not going to have much impact, but the amount that's invested really shouldn't matter. And thinking it through, if I had $10,000 to invest, I might think that that's not going to have much impact. But if you put the $100 million test in place and say, well, if I had $100 million, would I be comfortable investing in this particular investment? And that really made things clear for me, that I thought, well, if I was investing $100 million in this particular asset and it's totally out of line with my values, I wouldn't do it. So therefore, why do I do it with a small amount of money as well? So that's just the ethical approach to investing, which Christian Super, there could be a whole webinar on that in itself, but that's just touching on the fact that Christian Super enables you to invest in line with your values.